I'm Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holen. We've just finished our very first advocacy day for the 2011 legislative session, and everybody's heading up to the Hill to advocate. What have you been picking up over the last week or so?
Well, this week in particular, we had a hearing on the Autism Parity bill. And we had lots of families who had children with autism come down and testify. And I thought that was a very successful hearing.
In fact, I heard that you took your little fancy camera to the hearing and took some shots during
Yes,
the hearing.
I did. I caught up with Diana Stadden, and she explained what the Autism Insurance Parity bill was going to do. I got to interview Arzu Furrow, who's the main lead in this effort. Got to interview an expert from South Carolina who came here to testify, and I got to interview a couple other family members. So it was just it was a great opportunity to have people share their story on camera.
Well, we're going to have to get you a press credential here, the way you're going.
And here's some of that footage from the other day. I'm on my way to the Senate Health and Long-Term Care Committee, where we're having the hearing on the Autism Insurance Bill. And here's Diana Stadden. Diana, talk to me about what's important about this bill and why are you going to be here?
Well, families who have kids with autism have struggled for a long time with insurance companies. Just having the diagnosis of autism as part of the referral for different types of services, insurance companies seem to find a way to automatically deny people. And this legislation would help to try and correct that problem.
Okay.
It's important because children are not receiving the appropriate behavior supports that they need to in a timely manner, and it's creating larger issues for them when they're reaching 8, 9, 10 years old. Their behaviors, their challenging behaviors, are getting more and more in the way of them being served in their neighborhood schools, being in the community. They're being forced into more and more restrictive environments.
My husband and I are here today to hopefully testify at the Senate hearing because we are strongly in favor of Senate Bill 5059 for Autism Insurance Parity for our 5-year-old daughter, Charlotte. We've been denied therapy coverage by our insurer and had to pay out of pocket. We are told she needs more than 20 hours of therapy a week and can only afford 3 hours a month.
And extremely recovered and high-functioning person with autism. And I want every child with autism, every family to have their loved ones recover just as much as I did. And this bill gives us an opportunity to have early intervention and the treatments that they need to become the best they can be. Because they can do it. They just need our help.
Of a child that experiences autism, and I also answer the phone at the front lines trying to help people navigate through the healthcare systems. I'm with Family Voices of Washington, and I know parents are making really hard choices between putting food on their table, paying their rent, or paying for therapies. And I'm seeing it firsthand that we have a financial crisis going on right now, and I really am pro for this bill.
We'll talk today about the 23 other states that have enacted similar legislation, including my own home state of South Carolina. And South Carolina actually is fairly similar to the state of Washington when it comes to health insurance coverage. In particular, we talked a lot about the cost to the state for implementing this coverage in the public employees plan, because the state itself is an employer, and so it will have to pay the premium increase to the extent there is one. And we know there will be one, it's just small. So South Carolina has about 350,000 members in our state employee health plan. Washington has about 335,000 members, pretty comparable. What we found in South Carolina, and the coverage has been in effect for 2 full years now in the state plan, is that the premium increase attributable to the autism benefit was approximately 75 cents per employee per month. So that's pretty minimal.
Right now, the bill is in the Senate Health and Long-Term Care Committee, and then they're going to have to vote on it in a work session, and then it'll decide its fate. And what do you think people should be doing right now?
I think if they feel this is an important issue, they should call their legislator or send an email and ask them to pass this bill out of the committee.
You know, lots of times people don't think that they make a difference. That's absolutely not true. And so you have to remember, change is made by those who show up. We'll see you at Advocacy Day.